Wagwan Jamrock Nation! Bo, 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 bo! Woohoo! How's everybody doing? I'm going to take you along with me today to show you some of the country life. And right now, I'm out here already, and I was like, oh man, I wish Jamrock Nation was here to see, because I just spied with my little eye this vine I have growing. This is called a potato vine, and it's supposed to be really just for decoration, as they say. Look how beautiful it is. You see it up close. No, so pretty. However, it does grow potatoes. As you can see one popping up right here, and they are edible. So let's take a quick look. Sometimes you can't tell with this ground. This ground here is so hard. This could just be this tiny little thing, or it could be something huge underneath. But let's just take a little look what we have going on here. I'll take you with me today. We're gonna have a good day today. Show you some of the stuff going on in the country life. How many of you guys would really want to come visit me and come in and give me a helping hand here? Wouldn't that be so awesome? I broke a piece. It's kind of hard to do with one hand. I'm gonna set this down for a minute. And see how big it is. And then I'll share it with you and show you. And you guys can come and jam with Jammy. What do you think? Or rock with Rhonda. Sounds good, right? Oh man, look at this. It's going down here. This was just the little tip. Okay, I'm gonna pause you some more. Okay, there was this little guy, and then here he is. Look, he looks like a little animal. It's a funniest looking potato, but it's definitely edible. You have to scrub it up real good and cut it real small, because these are hard. They're very hard, but I mix these in a hash browns or home fries and cut them up real small. Cook these for a while. Then I add some sweet potatoes, and then I add the regular Idaho potatoes. So you have like a three potato combo, and it's really good. So I just wanted to share that with you. Let's go on an adventure today and see what I'm up to. Mwah! Come along.
A little later.
What's happening, Jamrock Nation? Wagwan! So here we are, back in Mama Rhonda's world, out in the country. I got this visor on here because I've been cutting grass. You see my mower, I call her the beast. It's just me and that baby all the time out here, you know? Anyway, I got this on because I was kicking up a lot of debris and dust and stuff. And I'm also doing a hair conditioning treatment. Not really the best time to be on camera, but oh well, who cares? I wanted to show you guys what's happening here. We are gonna have an amazing mango season. Look at one of the mango trees. Every single tree is in bloom. All of these blooms can produce mangoes. You see this? Little baby tiny mangoes. And look at the tree. All the trees are taking different times to bloom because they're different kinds of mangoes. If you could see this one, it's further along. Look at all those mangoes. Who wants to come help me eat mangoes? We got to do a lot of work first though. You ready? Oh my gosh, I'm on the phone with Nat and we're talking. Her and Josh were getting into a little tiff on the phone this morning, and of course Nat's gonna call me and tell me all about it. Anyway, they're fine though, don't worry. It's all about scheduling so they can film together. So, I'm walking around here after I just took those mango videos. Look what I see on my jackfruit tree. I hope you can see this because I had to turn the camera around. But I'm growing jackfruit, or my tree is, and it's all in bloom, so there'll be more. Woohoo! Look, this is the jackfruit flowers. This is the flower. If you look closely, you can see the pollen. And the pollen goes from the male flower onto the female flowers to pollinate the jackfruit. If you can look through here, there's little ones everywhere, flowers everywhere. And then once they've done their job, they get dark like this, and then they drop off. We're gonna have a good jackfruit season too. Very fruitful this year. So actually, even by rubbing them, you can hand pollinate your jackfruit. I love this tree so much. It struggled for a lot of years. And then the hurricane came through, and there's some more growing right here. Those are jackfruits. You see them? Let's see if I can zoom in. There we go. Yeah, those aren't flowers. Those are actually jackfruits. But anyway, when Hurricane Irma came through, he knocked this baby all the way to the ground, and it was falling over, but the taproot, which is the main root, was still in the ground. So we stood her back up, and we put straps to hold her in place. And now look, she's so grateful, giving us all kinds of fruits. I'm going to show you the jackfruit one more time. Up there, right there. Okay, so now you know about jackfruit. And when they get big, you'll see those in another video. We'll cut them open and show you how jackfruit looks. I wish you could taste it. Some people say it tastes like juicy fruit gum. A lot of you guys probably don't even know what juicy fruit gum is. But there's pollen on my fingers. I don't know if you can see it. Probably not. Anyway, that's the jackfruit. Okay, I'm going to show you how to open a coconut for coconut water. And we have this handy dandy little coconut tool that works really good if you're not an expert with the machete. So what you do is you hold on to this first. I put it between my knees and hold it, and you gently up and down like lift, go around. First time you're kind of just loosening it up because it's really stuck on here good, this little cap. Just keep going around. This coconut may or may not have water in it. It has a little bit of age looking to it, but we're gonna try and see and hopefully get some coconut water. So just keep on lifting, going and lifting. Almost got it. Then you pop off the little cap. Living in the country, you do that. Clean that off a little bit. Find yourself a nice soft spot. Usually it's not the center. It's on one of the edges. And then you start twisting. Hold and twist, but you don't give it a lot of pressure to begin with, because if there is water in there, you don't want it to and lose some of your water. That's another technical term, right? Right, Sina? So I'm doing the first one. Then we'll have Sina do it. But you start to make the little hole in the coconut. As you go down further, you're giving it a little bit of pressure, but not much. It's kind of doing its own thing. And then you want to widen the hole a little bit, so you kind of go at an angle and then straighten it up. Keep taking out that's on there. Okay, now I'm actually giving it a little bit of push. We haven't really hit any water yet, so this one might not have water. It's kind of a little damp, but not. It should have probably showed us water so far, but this gives you the idea of how you do it. And we've got a bunch of coconuts in here to try. Let's see if we got anything.
Probably not, since that's how mine looked.
Yeah.
Didn't really have water.
Nope, dry. Well, that's okay. It's practice. Practice makes perfect. I'm gonna give it one more. But yeah, I'm in there far enough that there should have been water already. All right.
This one.
Yeah. That's how you open a coconut. This, after that little bit of work, is what you get. Coconut water. Woo! Yeah, this is a good one. And it's really sweet. We already tasted it.
Is that one for Levi?
Hmm?
Is that one for Levi?
No, stop. Okay, so Cena's opening hers. What you're doing is she's using the coconut tool and just prying gently all the way around, gently and carefully.
I kind of went all the way around.
Yeah, just keep going. Now this time when you go around the second time, you go, you take it, push it in a little bit further and have a little bit more force. You just have to be careful because that thing is sharp. There you go. Keep going. This coconut might be a hard one just because you can kind of see it has a little bit of age to it. But we'll see. We're going to chop them too, so even if they're hard and they have the coconut, what they call coconut meat inside, we'll have use for that too. And then pop it up. Coconut opening 101, the easy way. If you don't know how to do the machete, like the pros, this is the next best thing. Now she's making progress, see? There it is. Woohoo!
I did it, guys.
Okay, now you find whatever soft spot. Doesn't have to be the center. Use your poker thing. That's the technical term.
Yeah, this is soft.
Yeah. And then you
now
start
gently
twisting gently at first so you don't have any explosion. Oh, pull that out. That's the best part of living in the country. Show inside, see if you can see in there. Okay, now you're going to put more force, because once you saw a little bit of water, it shouldn't explode. Or it doesn't explode like crazy, but sometimes it scares you a little bit, like a little whoop, This stuff is liquid gold. You don't want to lose a drop. Woo! Woo! Success!
I thought you were gonna say sexy. I was gonna say yeah.
Sexy coconut water! And look, we got Nat watching too. Hi, Nat!
Hi.
Success.
Wow, that's a good one!
I wish I could have a sip.
I know.
Can't wait. Yeah, babe, come taste this.
Huh?
Yeah, come taste it.
Wow, it tastes really good.
Yeah, you're
it's the best
recorded.
we've had.
You're recorded.
Look.
Hey, Levi.
He's just playing. He's playing, isn't he?
I don't know.
Mimi's not playing.
Mimi said.
That's really good.
Good one? Okay.
Somewhere.
Woohoo!
Hey, Levi, come here. Come on.
Ready for this? This is the real way to drink a coconut. Oh man. Yeah, look, watch. Perfect. Woohoo! Woohoo, goodness! Here's another one. Ah, can't do it with one hand. Cena walked away. There it is. Woo! Yes, coconut water. Coconut water. Coconut woman is calling out, and every day you can hear her shout, get your coconut water. Woo-hoo! There's a few of the chickens showing off for the camera. So I just rode back to the banana trees to see what's going on here. Before I left for California, the last trip, I saw we were getting some bananas, and here they are. Let's see if I can zoom in. These are called fig bananas, which are like the baby bananas, you know, the real little sweet ones. And you see this purplish, reddish purple, maroon colored teardrop shaped thing. They call that the navel. When we lived in Jamaica, on our property up in the farm, we had acres of bananas. And I used to cut the navel off and feed them to our cows. Here, let me see if I can flip myself around. Okay, so I used to cut the navel off and feed them to the cows. And all the guys that worked up there with us used to always say, Rhonda, don't give those cows, you can't be around those cows. Even the biggest, meanest bull that we had, everybody was afraid of. All the guys were so scared of him because he could kill you real easy. I used to feed him the navels over through the fence and rub his head, scratch his little head, or big head. And we were buddies, you know. I wasn't afraid of him. Anyway, one time I went inside the pen. Well, I used to go in often, but one of the mother cows had a calf, and she didn't know how to nurse the calf. It was hurting, so the longer she went without nursing, the more it hurt. And the calf was trying to latch on to suck out the milk, and the baby couldn't get it. So I went in to try to help. And I was petting her, and I was giving her some of the banana navels, and I got the baby to latch. How about the baby was trying to latch onto my knee? It was the funniest thing. I wish we had video, cell phone and video back then. I could have showed you the old clips. But here's a picture of Josh with the cows when he was little. So one time I'm there and I'm feeding the navels, and they also like the mango leaves. I was reaching up, breaking off the mango leaves to the babies, and the guys had just come back that were working, and they had just come back from going into town for something. And Step Easy saw me in there and got all panicked and opened the gate and came through, opened the fence, the gate, and started yelling, don't go in there, don't be in there with her and her baby, scared the cow, which was perfectly fine while I was feeding her the mango leaves. And she bumped into me, she stepped on my foot, and she got scared and she bumped me in my belly. But when she stepped on my foot, I don't think it broke, I don't really know, but for weeks I couldn't walk. I was underneath the mango trees with the lounge chair and everybody making me bush medicine and bringing me my favorite breadfruit and stuff. But anyway, I just wanted to share that little story. So if you live in a Caribbean place and you have bananas, just know that the cows love those navels. This is my avocado tree, or one of them. And look at all the blooms. We're gonna have a great avocado season too. It's actually my favorite avocado. My favorite tree in the avocado family, but I don't want the other ones to know and get jealous. So let's just keep it between us. I'm about to head in and take my shower, wash all of this oil that I'm doing my treatment for my hair. It's sesame oil, in case you're wondering. Anyway, I forgot about the papaya. I wanted to show you real quick. So we've got some on this tree, and then some little different kind of papaya. You see how these ones are long on this tree right next to it. So I don't know how we have two different kinds, but they definitely are. If you see, those are round, and those ones are elongated. So I'm gonna go in and wash my hair, and then I'll come back and do my shout out to end the video. So I hope you liked spending the day with me in the country, in Mama Rhonda's world, and I'll see you in a little.
Later that same evening.
And just like that, I got my hair washed, all showered up, sitting here relaxing, and I want to do my shout out. This one goes to Kath 210 Kikana. Mama Rhonda's smile and beautiful heart is so contagious. I just love it. Taking care of her family and her Jam Rock Nation. You know I am. Saying hi to you all the way from South Africa. Woohoo! Woohoo! So, what she's talking about, taking care of you guys, is my ginger shot video. So if you haven't seen that, go take a look at my ginger shot video, and also the steaming and tea. So those two things are really gonna help anybody that has congestion, isn't feeling too good, flu season. I've been getting a lot of messages. Come here, come here, come here, come here. I've been getting a lot of messages lately about people that aren't feeling well. Look who's here, look who's here. Anyway, I'm getting a lot of messages about people who aren't feeling well and have the flu and everything. I also want you to do a video of you doing the ginger shot and send it to me. So on your IG story, do a quick little clip, and then I'll post it. And let's just all get healthy and stay healthy together. I'm also doing something that's really interesting with my diet. I know people have been mentioning that it looked like I'm losing some weight. That's just a little information. I'm not gonna tell you yet, but there's gonna be a lot more coming. So, 2021 is our year. So I hope you enjoyed the video and you learned some more things and you got a little more glimpses into Mama Rhonda's world. I love you, Jamrock Nation. Have a great day, night, rest of the year, rest of your life, and let's do this together. Mwah. Bye for now.